was a bit of Westlife, from teeny bopper to Taoiseach.
The good thing about the lads is, you know, they can all sing, they can sing well. And, you know, the great advantage of that is it's gone down well with the audience, it's gone down well with record sales. I suppose that's where, you know, where people vote with their feet.
What would be, if you could pin one down, your favourite Westlife song?
Flying Without Wings.
Everybody's looking for that something.
It was original, it was nice. I think they sang it particularly well. They sang a lot of it particularly well, but it suited their shows very well.
As well as having a Prime Minister for a fan, Westlife also now had an anthem that set them apart from many of their boy band contemporaries. This Record of the Year winner perfectly showcased their considerable vocal talents and was a pivotal moment in Westlife's history.
Flying Without Wings obviously was definitely probably the best song of our career. Little did we know at the time it was, but we knew it was a great song. And it had been a big hit for us.
It was the song that certainly maybe took us away a wee bit in the music industry's eyes and in the media's eyes and stuff like that from the typical boy band scenario. You know, it was like, oh, hold on a second, here's a mature song that's amazing lyrics, amazing vocals, you know, big sounding gospel choir, massive production. It wasn't necessarily your instant bam, here's the chorus of the song, you know what I mean? It's a slow burn and one that you listen to forever.
You're flying without wings.
Flying Without Wings was never a cheesy ballad. It was, you know, could have been a hit for anybody. And thankfully it was ours.
The bottom line in all Westlife songs is that they soar with emotion, and I think that was a pretty powerful song.
And it's like flying without wings.
Everyone always goes on about the high note in Flying Without Wings. That note actually was the bane of my life for so long, because I was thinking about it too much, and I was like, here comes the note, here comes the note, and then I'd end up totally messing it up because I'd be thinking about it so hard or whatever. Nowadays I just kind of let it happen or whatever, you know.
Flying without wings.
Of course, with all that success came fame. The five lads from Sligo and Dublin were now major pop stars and big-time celebrities, whether they liked it or not.
It was never about fame for me. Fame is something I can very easily, you know, kind of have or not have. It doesn't really... Obviously, having fame in your life is a very weird thing, and until you have it, you don't really know what it's like. Sometimes it can be an absolute pain in the backside. Other times it can be all right, you know, it makes life easier for you, shall we say. But at the same time, you know, it's something that I never really desired. I didn't want to be famous, you know. I didn't get into Westlife because I wanted to be famous.
The whole pop star thing and the whole fame side of things, I used to fight against it quite a lot. Everyone was like, you're going to be so big and famous and you're on this magazine and that TV show. And in a way, I didn't like it because it kind of separated me from my friends and my family, if you know what I mean. It kind of, people pushed me as being something different to them, and I was like, but no, I'm not. It was just me being kind of a young lad from Sligo and not wanting my life to change, you know, because I loved my life. And I was scared of the big fame and fortune and kind of success thing coming in and just turning it on its head, you know.
While the rest of our mates were going to college, we were on a tour bus travelling around, you know, Ireland and the UK, and then all of a sudden we were into Germany and Sweden recording albums and working with these guys that, like, Britney was in the day before us and NSYNC the day after us, and we were shuffling around, you know, it was very surreal.
Let me go home.
Nowhere is adulation for Westlife stronger than in Northern Ireland, where a record amount of sell-out shows have helped the band sell over 500,000 records here. That's almost a third of the population.
The fan base in Northern Ireland it's crazy. You know, they've supported us from day one. They're, you know, probably one of the most loyal fan bases in the world. They're literally there. They never miss a trick.
There's a lot of places in the world that we can go to that we're successful in and walk down the street and go into a shop and buy a packet of crisps and walk back out. You can't do that in Northern Ireland.
The Northern Irish fans, they're famously like mad in the good way, you know, they're famously like really kind of loud and passionate. One of them will always kind of go a bit further and go nuts.
To be out to the hotels, singing World of Rome at 4 AM in the morning after the first show. You know, you do the first show in the Odyssey, you go back, you have a few drinks, and you'd be still hearing World of Rome at 3 or 4 AM, and you're like, this is amazing.
The people to the north took to them, and they took to the people in the north, and they loved going back there. They loved going back to the TV shows, they loved going back to Odyssey. I think they hold a record for anybody being appearing so many times in Odyssey.
They've done 45 concerts at the arena, which is phenomenal, with another 3 this month. The next nearest artist has probably done 6 with us, you know, and looking at the facts, I think that's 1 in every 6 concerts seen by Westlife, which is unbelievable.
Westlife in Belfast alone have sold over 400,000 tickets. Like, there's nobody that has ever sold that. And there probably never will be another act like Westlife to sell that amount of tickets.
Every time we arrive, say, back in the days when we were doing the Kelly show and just anything really in Belfast, there's always a major presence of fans.
The minute we announced that Westlife was going on Kelly, I would have had minimum 500 kids queuing up from 12 o'clock that day outside UTV. They were enormous.
From a radio point of view, you just have to play Westlife now. From one point of view, that in Northern Ireland, if you don't play Westlife, you turn off the transmitter and go home.
There are fans queuing up outside the Odyssey waiting for tickets hours, days and weeks before they're due to go on sale. I mean, that level of commitment from an audience member is unbelievable.
One thing that is distinctive about Northern Ireland, there's still that kind of pandemonium up there, you know. I mean, for us to drive in somewhere in a car and to have people going nuts, it's definitely still like something that gives you a buzz.
Westlife are popular in Belfast because from day one they've always played Belfast, they've always gone to Belfast to promote themselves. They do signings, they almost know a lot of the fans' names. I think that's the secret, is that they're down-to-earth, nice guys.
If I want to bring the lads for a night out, I'd probably go to Belfast before I go to Dublin.
Something about Belfast just gives you goosebumps, definitely.
Coming up in part 2, Kian tells it like it is.